Vdot, we live. What's going on? I'm Anwar, better known as Vdot, and you're watching my interview on the couch. Yeah, baby!
Stallman. Vdot, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just chilling. Trying to figure out should I look at the camera or look at you.
Try looking at the camera.
All right.
I think that'll work. So, we're just gonna ask you a few questions. Let the people.
Go ahead, man. Ask me a question, bruh.
Let the people get to know you.
Hey, man.
How about let's start with your background. How'd you get started?
First, I got started by being named Anwar Sims, also known as Vdot. I got started doing photography in high school, actually, and not as a class. I was too bad to take a photography class in school. I was running around with my fellow men wilding. I got started. I picked up a Kodak camera, one of them ones that you buy from like the corner store, bodega or something. And I just started taking pictures of my friends. And I started taking pictures because one of my friends had said to me, he never know when he gonna die out here. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. So what I decided to do is pick up a camera and catch that moment forever. So for the whole day, that I first picked up a camera, I was just going around taking pictures of everything. And I just knew I loved it at that point.
That's what's up. That's dope. So, the type of work you do now, how would you classify it? Is it still photography, or are you doing?
I
I
say
see you doing videos now. You got different commercials you shooting.
so the thing that sums it up is basically what it is, just media content. Or it'd be, film to photography. So it's not really. That's the best I could do. Let's say a videographer and a photographer, or master in one, PV or VP.
How many years would you say you've been doing videography?
Professionally, I say about 5 or 6 years, but I took 3 of those years actually learning the basis. So really about 2 years professionally since I really just quit one of my jobs and just started doing photography full time.
Right. So the type of client
Right.
you normally work for, how would you classify that? Is it corporate, event, commercial, model, portraits, mixture?
All of it actually. I'm not that one photographer that just does weddings or just does swimsuit models. I'm a photographer that just does photography and videography because I just love the visual arts. So when it comes, if I want to shoot a wedding, I'll shoot a wedding because I love seeing that whole moment of celebration. When I want to shoot nature, I'll go out there and shoot that because I want to be at one with the universe at that time or however I'm feeling. There's not one thing that I classify. It's just an artist.
Very dope. So, a little bit about your gear. What's your rig like?
Oh, my gear.
Yeah.
Well, let's get her done.
Cameras, lenses.
I have it all. I'm a Nikon man. For y'all that know about cameras, I've been working with Nikon for a very long time. I actually started off with a Canon. I have one of those. I have a Sony, some Sony products. I have all types of cameras, lights, microphone. I have it all. Everything I need to complete any task put in front of me. And if I need more, I'm going to go get it.
What's your favorite rig setup? Is it like a stabilizer, DSLR?
Yes.
Go-to?
My go-to now, before it was the Ronin. The Ronin M, as everybody know, the stabilization on that thing is crazy. But for tight corners and spots, I'm using the Zion. The Zion is one of my favorite toys now. The stabilization is on that is crazy also, and the weight capacity is I think anywhere up from 7 to 10 pounds, and that's a lot for a camera. I haven't tried to max it out yet, but that's a beast right there. That's one of my beasts.
What advice would you give to young professionals, up and comers, on how to prepare for a shoot?
None.
Working with their client.
I'm gonna give you no advice. As soon as you pick up a camera, you're my competition. So I don't know what to tell you. Nah. When it comes to up, just don't stop. Like, you're gonna get better. The best thing to do is learn your camera, test out and shoot every day. Learn from your failures. You're gonna have a whole lot of failures, and that's okay. And it's not really failures unless it's like a gig. But when it comes to your personal stuff that you're shooting, it's just basically you're learning your camera, your art. You trying to get people to see your vision. So as a new photographer coming up, a videographer, take your time to know your gear, know your vision and what you're trying to shoot, what you're trying to display to the world. Keep going at it. Keep going until you're always able to have those moments where you know, catch your vision or bring your vision to life. The cameras. Don't give up. It's a tough business to be in. Trust me. It's a tough business. Do your research. Do your research on your type of shots, and never stop learning, because you get better every day when you learn. So those are some of the things that I can tell new photographers. And just when you see me, watch out. 'Cause I'm coming for you, baby. Coming for you.
So you speak about learning, learning the craft. So how important do you think it is to understand the technical aspect of like photography and videography?
As for me, it's let me say it like this. It's like you have to look at your camera or your video, whatever you're using, as a weapon. A weapon is only as deadly as you can use it, and yes, some weapons are deadlier, but you can all still get the job done. Your job is to capture that moment or visually show it. Some weapons are a little bit better to do the job, other than, you got your little George Washington pistol, one shot, turn around 3 paces, and you got your AK. They all shoot. They all have a job to do one thing. You can do both of them with both of them, but how you use your weapon of choice is up to you. And learning that weapon help your chances even better. So you learn your camera, learn your gear, learn what it takes to get certain type of lighting, learn what it takes to get certain type of shots, and how you get those shots. The technical part of learning your gear is important.
So along with that as well, what's your favorite type of project to work on?
I'll tell you the truth. Some of my favorite projects are projects where I have full creativity. When I get a model maybe she has a whole bunch of clothes, but she doesn't know exactly what kind of shoot you want or what kind of vision she has. She just wants to shoot and look good. I love that part of my creative freedom, because now I'm able to take a look, visualize what I want to see, and boom, show it to my client or my model, whoever I'm working with. Same thing goes with videos. Sometimes I get an artist that doesn't know what kind of video, but he has a song that he wants a video for. And he gives me full creativity to do whatever I want and show my art to the world even more. So it's one of the most funnest parts about everything.
So any projects you have coming up?
Yes, I got a couple projects. Big projects. I just got allowed to do New York Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, and Milan Fashion Week. So those are all in September, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's a big project coming up.
So, Vdot, great for you to join us today.
Thank you.
Appreciate all the info and you shared with us. How about your contact? When people see this, they see you, they want to reach out to you. How do they get a hold of you?
Well, you can reach me at my phone number, or you can hit me by email, shotbyvdot@gmail, and you can get me on Instagram at Vdot, and I got a whole bunch of other pages, but Vdot is the main one. That's V, as in Victor, DOT, and then shotbyvdot@gmail. You can message me. Any questions? Anything.
Oh, bless your heart, y'all.